Okay children, good morning. This is very much important topic or very interesting topic, marriage and divorce in the family court. Mostly the matters related marriage or divorce is taken in the family court only, है ना? If you want to take the divorce from your husband or wife will wants to take the divorce from husband, so they can file the case in the family court. First of all, we have to see that what do you understand by marriage? The definition of marriage is given. This may become in 2 marks question. Marriage is defined as a social or legal union between man and woman. What do you understand by marriage? A social union which is created between the man and woman. Though the institution, the spouse create kinships, means this both create a kinship. And now what do you understand by kinships? This is also an important. Kinship is a system of social organization between people who are related by blood, marriage and adoption. Means kinship means they have created one name, है ना? They have created one institution like marriage, husband and wife done the marriage, a blood relation, बच्चे हैं तो blood relation is there, adoption, they become your kinship. So these are the social institution. We can say that marriage is a social institution. So marriage is a social union because both the spouses are entitled to each other companies and have conjugal rights, and they are having conjugal rights means उसकी property में उसका rights है और wife की property में husband का rights है. They have conjugal rights when they have married with each other, which are mutual rights. They have created mutual rights after the marriage. Privilege between both the individual that arises from a state of being married means जैसे ही उनकी मैरिज हो जाती है दे हैव अराइज सम ड्यूटी, दे हैव सम राइट्स, दे हैव टू एंटाइटल टू ईच अदर, है ना? दे हैव सम राइट्स. प्रिविलेज इंक्लूड्स अफेक्शन, कंपेनियनशिप, cohabitation, joint property right and sexual relation. What are their rights after marriage? Both are having the rights of affection, companionship, cohabitation and property right and sexual relationship. If either of these spouses detach herself or himself from social or emotionally companionship of his or her spouse without reasonable cause, if both the parties are not agree to do this duty or this rights, then the aggrieved party can approach court for relief, है ना? If they are not doing this rights and privilege which is given, which was there after the marriage, if both are not agree to do this, so they can raise to the court and take the relief, take the divorce from the court. In such cases, the court may direct the aggrieved party accused spouse to return with their other spouse their matrimonial homes. That court will say that you can go through the court and you can dissolve your marriage, which is called the reinstitution of conjugal rights. So court will agree that you both are not agree to do this rights or privileges, नहीं कर रहे, so you have the conjugal rights. Marriage is also a legal union as certain legal consequences follows after marriage. This marriage is also called as certain legal consequences. After marriage you have legal consequences. For example, party gets the status of husband and wife. Now the party after the marriage, both the parties are called husband, one party called husband, another party called wife. Legitimacy is confirmed on child who are born after marriage, and that legitimacy child means legitimacy means आपका ही बच्चा होगा. Both the sponsors will liable to them. So after the marriage, the child will have the conjugal right. And it confirms right means these are the privileges or right which was given, which was automatically there after marriage. So and it confirms right of maintenance and inheritance property on husband and wife, and you can take the maintenance and inheritance property after the marriage. The majority of marriage are based on monogamy. You have to take this. Monogamy means union between one woman and one man. We are Hindu and we are following this system only, monogamy. One wife and one husband. Some society have allowed polygamous means which generally refers to multiple spouses and multiple marriages that include either multiple husband or multiple wives. But either means like Muslim marriages. They can allow the polygamous means they have multiple husbands, they have multiple wives. So this can be allowed in their communities, but in Hindu law it was not allowed. No? Whether monogamous or polygamous, the marriage system does not immerse in vacuum. Means marriage system is there. You have to do the marriage and you have the conjugal right after the marriage. These different forms of marriage serve a purpose. The practice of polygamy means having multiple wives was often a strategy for increasing the population size. Means the Muslim are having the multiple wives. Why they have to do the second marriage? Only because they have to increase the population size. If the first wife are unable to give the birth of newborn, so they can do the second marriage. They have some restriction also. It also ensured that all women in the society were take care of when men were in short numbers, because women are in short number. So they are also thinking that they are giving the protection to the wife. So they are applying polygamies. Similarly, polygyny. What do you understand? Polygyny means if there are shortage of women, so it is associated with a shortage of women and having the multiple husband. Polygamy means having so many wives. Polygyny means having so many husbands. Sometimes due to the female infanticide and poverty, the women are having so many husbands. So most society also define marriage rules with respect to endogamy and exogamy. Now take out this endogamy and exogamy. Endogamy is about marriage to person with one's own group. Endogamy means you are having marriage with your own groups. My like brothers शादी कर दी, like uncles शादी कर दी, means own groups के साथ marriage करना. That is endogamy. मतलब having blood relations. Marriage, you have done the marriage in the blood relation. Such group may be based on caste, like you have done the marriage with the same caste. Then the class, social categories based on economic or educational status, ethnic groups, and religious groups. That is endogamy. What do you understand? Exogamy is a rule that requires an individual to marry outside the tribe. Means mainly to this type of marriages only happen. Exogamy means you are doing the marriage with the other caste person, other caste person with the social unit of the other. It is especially with regard to the descent groups on the base of the descent from the common ancestors and the common or ancestors. The group can consist of children of the same father, mother, of grandchildren of the same grandmother, father, grandchildren of the same grandparents, etc. Of the descendants, we will read in the next topic, descendants of these persons. Accordingly, in exogamy, certain degree of social and relationship distance must exist. Else, exogamic taboo is attached to such marriage that take place with close social and relationships. Close relationship में अगर marriage की है, that is exogamy. और आपके exogamy is not related to the close marriages. Exogamy relates to the if you have done marriage to the other tribes person, then grandchildren having same mother, same father, that is common ancestors are there. So this will be there. Nextly, it was there that accordingly exogamy certain degree of social and relationship distance must exist. So they were there. Next, say that exogamy means having same common ancestors, means having same mother and उसी mother के बच्चों ने marriage कर ली है ना, उससे same father, same grandmother, तो that will be the exogamy. Lastly, it was says that as stated in the introduction of this section, different law of marriage govern people belonging to different religions, means different person. And the earlier video I have told you that Muslim Parsi law will apply to the Parsi person, Muslim law will apply to the Muslim law. So Hindu law, for the Hindu Marriage Act 1955 is there, who governs the Hindu marriages. Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act are there, who governs the Parsis. Christian Marriage Act is there, who governs the Christian marriages. So Muslim do not have their any codified law for marriage. They are governed with their Holy Quran. Religious taxes is there, that is Holy Quran is there. So they will follow their Quran system. So we have seen that Parsi will follow the Parsi law system, Christian will follow the Christian law system, Hindu will follow their Hindu law system. So this is all about the marriage and divorce topic.